klart et af de spil, der bliver den største contender til at overtage Modern Warfare 2-tronen. Kevin står lige her, lad os prøve at høre noget mere om det. So Kevin, Medal of Honor, why not World War II anymore?
We decided, the franchise has always been a really exciting piece and it's always been authentic. So what we're doing is we're taking it modern day because we have a really cool story to tell. So what these guys are behind me here, these are tier 1 operators. So what this really means, this is a group of warriors that are super select and elite. With about 2 million men and women in the armed forces in the US right now, and there's only a couple hundred tier 1 operators. It's a very select, small group of guys and girls that are the ultimate at what they do. So what we're doing, they've come to us to let them tell their story for the first time. So it's a really unique opportunity, which has helped make us the decision to move us to the modern time.
There's a lot of games like this, like Modern Warfare 2, Bad Company 2. What have you done to maybe distance yourself from that or make your game better?
I mean, we're all about creating that really authentic, relevant, just exciting and engaging experience. So, Battlefield has certain things that are great for it and other features. What we're doing with Medal of Honor in particular, and especially with the multiplayer, which you're seeing here today, is really bringing it back to basics. We're letting the players show their skill and really earn themselves like the recognition and the enjoyment that way. So everything behind me you're going to see is really well balanced. The guns, the weapons, the levels, like just even the design and the gameplay, the pacing has been very tuned all the way to like the best as we can do it to make sure it's a really exciting experience. We're letting the players kind of speak for themselves. What I mean by that is when you go in and play the game, you get a series of points. You get 10 points for a regular kill. But if you're skillful and you get a headshot, you're going to get an extra 5 points. You get an extra 5 points if like you save a friend from being killed. So there's a lot of things you individually can do to reward your team and yourself as well. So again, really differentiates from a lot of the competition.
What are the hopes for the multiplayer part? Is it to make it a new maybe contender for competitions and stuff like that?
I mean, definitely. We're doing a lot of things, especially on the PC side, where there's a lot of competitive gaming that allow us to do that. We have a spectate mode coming into the game, as well as a few other things that you can tweak and tune that you can outside of console. But I think it really opens up a lot of gameplay areas. A lot of people on the team are kind of coming from a Counter-Strike background. They really enjoy that really well-balanced like gameplay and design, so that you can just go in there, you can play, you can have a great time, and it's easily repetitive because it's so well-balanced that you can go in there and it's all about you and the player, like how you are playing on the battlefield with your players and stuff like that.
I know there's a lot of people excited. The beta starts soon. A lot of people are probably going to join that. When can we get the final game?
The final game will be coming out October 12th in the US and the 15th in the EU. And the beta actually starts in just a couple days from now on the 21st of June for the PS3 and PC, and then shortly thereafter for the X360.
The single-player part was a huge part in the old World War II games. How about this game?
Definitely. We still have that great franchise behind us for the single-player story. And like I was talking about, those Tier 1 guys, that's where you really get to experience their story and how we've kind of brought them out to the world for the first time. We have 2 really good teams too working on a game. Usually it's one team that builds both. This time we have the EALA team, which has been the vanguard of the franchise. They're building the entire single player. And the DICE guys right here behind us are building the multiplayer. 2 guys best at what they do coming together. We like to call it our Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Which way is for you the most awesome way to kill someone in game?
Actually, we just had a couple demos of it earlier, and I did a great little combo of a shotgun, a knife, and then I dropped a support action, which is a reward you get for doing skillful things. And I dropped a support action on a group of guys, and I got about 6 kills in 30 seconds.
So you're good at this game?
I do okay.
Thanks.